Welcome back to the DFS Den. It's Dave Eddy here, aka Corporal Eddie on Twitter. Back for the second video of the day. We did the early slate earlier today, and now we're doing the quote-unquote main slate. So we've got a 5-gamer here tonight, and let's hop into things with the stacks. And there's two that I like right now. I don't know exactly where I will go. I'd like to see what the lineups look like, when they're finalized. But it's either between the Red Sox or the Padres. I'm leaning Red Sox just because they are cheaper to stack. Neither one has a difficult matchup. Brubaker for Pittsburgh for the Red Sox, and Anibal Sanchez of the Nationals for the Padres. So I'm just going to give you a hitter off of each that I like, and you can kind of go the direction that you think makes the most sense for you. For the Red Sox, I'm looking at Rafael Devers. I'm not sure I need to get too in-depth here. Rafael Devers is one of the best hitters in baseball. He's sitting right at the top in the middle of that order, usually bats in the 2-hole. So I obviously like going there. On the San Diego side of things, I'm actually looking at a cheaper option. Obviously, if I'm going San Diego as my main stack, I'm probably going to slide Juan Soto in there and make sure he gets exposure in those stacks. Same reasoning as Devers, but I'm definitely not opposed to doing a lot of Boston or San Diego 5-mans and then pair it with a Boston or San Diego 3-man. Just vice versa. So assuming I'm going more Boston 5-mans, then I'm going to want to save a little bit of cash there as well. And I'm going to look at Trent Grisham of the Padres. Now, this is a guy who's had a hit in 5 of the last 7, 2 home runs in that span. And again, lefty versus righty matchup here, so he goes up against the righty Anibal Sanchez. But that's where I'm looking for the hitters. For pitching, it's going to be a little bit different than what we did on the early slate. The guys that are at the top, Jacob deGrom in Atlanta, and Yu Darvish at home against the Nationals. These are two guys that really stand out amongst the rest. I'm not saying I'm going to be at 100% of both of these guys, but being such a small slate, I very well am going to push the normal limits, and I might have as high as 80% of these guys and just let it rip. I'm a little bit scared of deGrom just because he is as unreliable as it comes, but he's been lights out so far since his return, specifically the last 2 games, and he just got done destroying Atlanta, 12 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings about 2 weeks ago. So that's what I'm looking at for the main slate for tonight. Now, if you haven't done so already, pop on over here and subscribe to the channel. You can turn on notifications to get alerts, and then up over here is the early slate video. So make sure you check that out, and we'll see you all tomorrow.